Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving deep into maximizing HVAC and ventilation efficiency. We're going to look at a foundational piece of engineering that most of us, honestly, walk right past every single day, completely unaware of how absolutely vital it really is. So, think about it. What is the most critical, yet totally overlooked part of an HVAC system? When you picture industrial chillers or those massive ventilation networks, your mind probably jumps straight to huge fans or heavy steel ductwork, right? Well, today, we're shifting our focus way down from those massive machines to the millimeter-thin gaps that literally dictate the success or failure of the entire system.
The answer? It's often a neoprene gasket, like the high-trade professional sealing solutions. Now, at a glance, it might just look like a simple roll of tape, but trust me, this is a highly engineered, professional sealing solution designed specifically to handle the immense pressures, the constant vibrations, and the really tough environmental demands of complex systems. All right, here's our quick roadmap for today. 1. The unseen hero of ventilation. 2. What is a neoprene gasket? 3. Perfect air tightness. 4. Choosing the right gasket. And 5. Application and use cases. Let's get right into it.
Section 1. The unseen hero of ventilation.
You see, true professional sealing requires long-lasting thermal and acoustic performance. It's not just about slapping some tape over a hole for a quick fix. It's about providing a reliable, long-term barrier. Because think about it, if your seal degrades, you lose thermal efficiency, meaning your heating or cooling just escapes. Plus, you lose acoustic insulation, which means all that rattling and vibration noise, it's going to travel right through the building. This unseen hero has to prevent all of that.
Section 2. What is a neoprene gasket?
Okay, let's break this down. Basically, a neoprene gasket is a closed-cell EVA-based sealing tape designed to provide really reliable air, dust, moisture, and vibration sealing. Now, EVA stands for ethylene vinyl acetate. It's a highly flexible, incredibly tough foam. But actually, it's a specific structure of that foam that is the real game changer here. If we compare the two main types of foam structures, the difference is night and day. Open cell structures are kind of like a kitchen sponge. The cells are all interconnected, meaning they just soak up air and water. But the closed cell structure of our EVA tape, that means every single microscopic bubble is completely sealed off from the rest. It creates an absolute blockade, totally blocking moisture and air passage.
Section 3. Perfect air tightness.
So how do we get that perfect air tightness? Well, it's a combo of a few excellent features. You get outstanding moisture resistance, thanks to that closed cell foam we just talked about, but also really strong adhesion. The acrylic-based adhesive just bites into the surface and absolutely refuses to let go. Combine that crazy grip with a super flexible structure, and you've got a seal that conforms perfectly to uneven surfaces, giving you thermal and sound insulation, easy installation, and a super long service life. And how exactly does it guarantee that long service life? Well, it all comes down to excellent compression recovery. Picture this. When you bolt two heavy metal flanges together with this gasket in the middle, the gasket obviously gets squashed flat. But over time, buildings shift, right? Metals expand and contract. If the gasket just stayed squashed, a gap would form. But this closed-cell EVA is always pushing back, trying to regain its original shape. That compression recovery is the absolute secret to maintaining a perfect seal over years and years of use.
Section 4. Choosing the right gasket. Picking the right gasket is all about matching the precise specs to your specific environment. We're talking about an EVA foam material coming in 10-meter lengths with exact thickness options of 4, 5, or 6 millimeters and widths from 10 to 25 millimeters. You can dial in exactly what your flange needs. And crucially, a shore hardness rating of 20 to 50 means it's perfectly calibrated. Soft enough to actually seal the gaps, but tough enough to handle heavy clamping forces. Plus, it's got that closed cell structure and acrylic-based adhesive we love. Now, check this out. Look at this extreme temperature resistance, negative 20 degrees all the way up to positive 100 degrees Celsius. Crazy, right? Whether this gasket is sealing a frozen intake duct in the dead of winter or a boiling hot exhaust vent right next to an industrial furnace, it completely maintains its integrity. This massive temperature range just proves the gasket's immense durability in literally the harshest HVAC environments.
Section 5. Application and use cases.
So where is this actually used? Well, you'll find it in standard HVAC systems, ventilation networks, and residential air conditioning units.
But because it's so heavy-duty, it's absolutely indispensable for large-scale duct systems, general construction sealing, heavy industrial equipment, and even specialized metal fabrication. Basically, wherever two hard surfaces meet and nothing can be allowed to pass between them, this is your go-to solution.
Now, a quick pro tip. If you're buying these rolls in bulk, you've got to follow these exact steps to guarantee the product's full 24-month shelf life. Step 1, store the rolls vertically to protect those edges. Step 2, keep them in an environment around 20 degrees Celsius with 50% relative humidity. And step 3, keep the rolls away from direct sunlight, because UV rays will degrade that adhesive before you even get a chance to use it.
All right, I want to leave you with this final kind of provocative thought today. A ventilation system is truly only as strong as its weakest seal. You can spend millions on state-of-the-art turbines and pristine metal fabrication, but if that millimeter-thin gap between those components isn't secured by a high-quality closed-cell gasket, all of that expensive conditioned air simply vanishes right into the walls. So choose wisely. The smallest details really do dictate the biggest successes. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. Keep asking those great questions, and I'll see you next time.